Hi, I'm Sam. I work at Staffordshire University, working on the Horizon Fund. The Horizon Fund was created in 2013 to help transform the lives of our students, to make dreams possible, to overcome barriers, and to allow our students to truly be the best that they can be. For the cost of a coffee and a cake, your generosity really could make tomorrow a better day for someone who really does need it. Now let's meet some of the students who have benefited from these kind donations.
The money that I received went through, I bought fabrics. I had like this amazing Baroque fabric from an online shop because we couldn't go out because of COVID. And I made a kimono out of it and it was beautiful. Like it was one of my best works I've ever made.
In my degree, it's helped me like buy a printer, buy books because I don't live on campus, so it hasn't been practical always getting in. So that's been really helpful because I like photocopying and stuff like that rather than just reading it on a text because I don't learn like that. But then also I used the money to like buy a gym membership, buy the kit to actually play my sports, and then that really helped with my mental health, which then meant I could actually do better in my degree.
I bought like blood pressure cuffs because that was one of our skills to learn. Took it on wards with me, had practices with my assessors and my supervisors, so now I'm confident in that skill. I bought books about anatomy, learning about different anatomies for my exams. I bought stuff like my placement shoes because, oh my goodness, they're expensive. I have worn through about 3 pairs of my nursing shoes, and because they have to be so specific, they get so expensive. And when you're doing all these shifts, and it's just, you wear through them so easily.
I wanted to say thank you because it helped a lot. My mom wasn't working, she usually kind of supports me with my creative stuff because it's quite expensive doing fashion. I just wanted to say, you helped a person finish a whole academic year and I'm very grateful. Thank you very much.
There's just things that we probably wouldn't even be able to do, like even myself, like I'm not, like I said, like, I'm not as bad off as like other people are, but even me, like buying the kit and buying printers like that can make both my uni life, as in my degree, but then also my personal life better, is just, yeah, it's been brilliant. So yeah, thanks.
I would really like to see a big thank you because as a mom, a student and working, I don't know how I would have done it without the extra help of the bursary. It really has come in handy. It's helped me at times when I thought, oh my God, I can't do this. So a big thank you is all I could say.
We've heard from our inspirational students about how the money has helped and what they've used it for to help progress in their own degree. Now let's hear from the donors and find out why they support and their reasons to be involved.
I donate to the Horizon Fund for very personal reasons. So I was the first person in my family to be able to go to university all those years ago, and it was a really big thing at the time as well, especially for my parents. And I have to say that Staffordshire University completely changed my horizons. It created so many opportunities for me. And I'm a great believer that talent is distributed equally around the UK, but opportunity isn't. And university, it exactly tackles that problem. It gives opportunity to people. So the ability to donate to the Horizon Fund and make sure that as many people as possible could get those opportunities, it was a no-brainer for me.
So I donate to the Horizon Fund because I love to give back. I love to help people be the best they can be it a job interview, a suit for the interview, or even to get to the interview. By contributing to the Horizon Fund, it means that we can help support students with those finer things that they need to help them be the best they can be.
At Inspired, we work with the university quite a bit. We've got quite a lot of connections with the university, and it was always on our mind that we wanted to give a little something back in some way. And we contribute to a bursary which is for final year students on the film courses, and students can apply for some additional funding from us to complete their final year films. So, that money helps with locations, with casting, with crew, with any additional kit that the students might need to buy in, because it can be quite an expensive process creating their final year films.
Fill out that form, complete the application and submit it to really change somebody's life for the better. Enlist your friends and your family and make that difference.
The cost of university isn't just the course, it's everything else that goes along with it. The sports, the societies, the trips, the kit. Let's hear from Danny to find out more.
My main role is managing our advice team, and we support students with all sorts of issues. Predominantly that's financial issues that we see, and so we manage all of the support services available for them. What we also see now are more students with dependents, whether they're children or adult dependents, who are reliant on them for support. So it's not just students who we're supporting, but it's their families as well, to make sure that they have a safe environment going forward. The Horizon Fund is a really useful way for us to support students every year. We know that the funding that's available from our external partners goes a long way to bridging the gap, whether that's through providing financial support for studies, whether that's for education, whether that's for their accommodation costs. All of these things combined support our students to remain on their course for a longer period of time. My team deal with hundreds of cases for students every year who just do not have the means to support themselves throughout their time as a student. We know that all of the funding that we receive goes into students' pockets, and that means that they have the opportunities that they might not otherwise have. We know that this supports the student who is unable to afford their nursery fees to give their child somewhere safe to go and stay whilst they can focus on their education. We know from our applications that this gives the student that once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to go on a trip relevant to their course to enhance their academic experience. We know from the applications that we receive that this helps to support the student who can't afford the hardware that they need, like a laptop, to help them to study and get the best degree possible. So you might not think it, but small, regular donations go a long way to support our students. We often see students who have choices to make. Do I go to my lecture, or do I go and work an extra shift? Do I put food on the table, or do I put the heating on? Do I buy a suit for my dream job interview, or is that a week's worth of food? There are decisions that our students make every single day. And whatever we can do to help them make those choices easier and to help them make the right choices is really important to us. Those decisions are made on a really regular basis. We have 16,500 students, and that's 16,500 decisions that are made every year. So a small donation regularly to us can go a long way to supporting our students in those choices.
Donating couldn't be easier. Head to giving.staffs.ac.uk now to make your donation, to read the stories of the real life students that you'll be helping, and to see just the difference you'll be making by your act of generosity. Whether this is donating cash to create bursaries, scholarships and opportunity awards, donating your time to share your knowledge and give back, or even donating items to support raffles, incentives or the courses we teach. Your involvement means we can continue to grow and create opportunities, striving to raise the aspirations and make the impossible possible. If you have any questions or want to know more about how you can get involved and donate, please give the number below a call. Alternatively, you could always drop us an email, developmentoffice@staffs.ac.uk, or head to the website giving.staffs.ac.uk. Thank you.